special presentation of my own. For the last 18 months, one man has stood to my side. One man when I needed him to be in my corner. He fought the good fight. He is the reigning capital champion, Stevie Fee. Stevie, because you're a very special man, you're the best wrestler in this country, I had bought you a brand new championship belt because you are my right-hand man. Stevie Fee, folks! Ladies and gentlemen, Stevie Fee! And hit my music, I'm done talking to you. I will see you scumbags in the main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, LDN Wrestling proudly presents a special 6-man elimination tag team contest. The special stipulation and rules for this contest are as follows. Like last year, if LDN owner Sanjay Bagga does not get in the ring, you all get your money back. If Sanjay Bagga and his team win, he claims Kendo Nagasaki's mask. If Kendo and his team win, they will shave Sanjay Bagga's head. So ladies and gentlemen, it gives me huge pleasure to introduce to you first, making another appearance at the legendary Fairfield halls here in Croydon. He made his debut in November 1964 and today becomes the oldest wrestler in the world at 84. Alongside his team of Jordan and Ben Nelson, Dead Gorgeous, will you please welcome the one and only, the wrestling legend that is Kendo Nagasaki!
He is back for this unprecedented rematch. Kendo Nagasaki and his tag team partners Jordan Nelson and Ben Nelson, known as Dead Gorgeous. Kendo Nagasaki goes down in history as being one of the greatest British wrestlers of all time. And in this very venue, the Fairfield Halls, Croydon, he has wrestled Lee Bronson, Johnny Kincaid, Giant Haystacks, and also Robbie Brookside and Doc Dean, the Liverpool lads. And he's on his way to the ring right now for this very controversial match. The feud has been building up for 1 year. This is it. We are ready. It's the Fairfield Hall, Croydon. This is Kendo Nagasaki and Drop Dead Gorgeous. Kendo Nagasaki, clearly the fan favourite in this contest. He's always got time for his fan base. The most loyal and long-standing fan base in recorded wrestling history. Dead Gorgeous have a year's more experience under their belt than what they did in the previous contest. It'll be interesting to see what they're going to bring to the table in this match. We have Kendo Nagasaki there with Master Lawrence. Kendo Nagasaki is now 84 years of age and he's ready for action. Let's see what he's got.
This evening, old Lincoln Thornley, would you believe, Now you probably know that my surname is Thornley, and his father named it after me, because his father was a fan of mine way back when he was as old as his son. That's about 9. And he's here this evening because he's taken up judo. And he's won a medal, and he's come this evening to support me. So I'd like him to come to the ring so you can all see him. Where are you, Lincoln? Go on, Lincoln, come at the ring so I can see. There you are. Kendo's youngest supporter. This is Lincoln, everybody. I'm going to insult Lincoln with the shears. You know those shears that go around up on Sanjay's head? Lincoln's going to look after them. When we need them, he's going to bring them back to the ring. What do you think about that? Where are the shears? Let's get the shears, shall we? There's the shears, and just to prove it. You look after them, Lincoln. When we want them, you bring them back to the ring, and we'll get Sanjay their shears. We've got half of the ring line that we're doing now. So take them out. And we'll see you later. Everybody.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, their opponents. Introducing first the team of Stevie Fee and Sage Valentine, Pure Filth.
Stevie Fee and Sage Valentine, Pure Filth. They've been bulldozering their way through all of the competition the last few months all over the British Isles. Two of Ireland's most destructive and devastating wrestlers on the scene right now. Still in the early phases of their wrestling careers, their future is incredibly bright. Stevie Fee holds the LDN Championship belt that he won off of Joey Scott at the Dudley Town Hall. A great future ahead of both of these two wrestlers. They are incredibly fierce and also known as wall-bending wrestlers. The referee for this contest, Mr. Dave Walker, is going to have his work cut out for him here with these two wrestlers. Sanjay Bagga needs absolutely no introduction. One of the most despicable and appalling British wrestling promoters of all time. He loves controversy and he loves making money and he loves violence. Nobody loves the toxicity of British wrestling than Sanjay Bagga. Nobody's a bigger gossip than Sanjay Bagga. Nobody makes more money out of British wrestling than Sanjay Bagga. He is here at the Fairfield Hall, Croydon, and he has vowed that if he loses this match, he will shave his head, and he has vowed that if he doesn't get in the ring, he will give everybody their money back. Now, wouldn't that be nice to see? We have Pure Filth and Sanjay Bagga. They're on their way to the ring, ready for action.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the third man in the ring for this contest.
I don't want to hear you. What are you doing here? I do not want this stupid old idiot in the ring. You're a bad referee. You're like these people. If he's in the ring, I'm going home. Hey, it's simple. It's simple. Listen, I say if I don't get in the ring, there will be a full refund. I got in the ring. If he's in the ring, I'm going to the back, and there's not a single penny coming back to you. Out! Get out! Get out!
We don't have a referee. Who's going to referee this match? Neil?
Ladies and gentlemen, the best referee in Great Britain, Neil Ayrton. Neil, come to the ring.
He's a cheat.
Well, there's been some dodgy allegations going around about Neil.
Go back to Nottingham.
I don't think Kendo Nagasaki's going to have none of this.
Kendo is saying he's absolutely not having the cheating Neil Ayrton to officiate.
Last time we cheated always knew. You were on my side, not my side. You disqualified me. I didn't get disqualified. You did it. Anyway, listen. I'll tell you what we do. I have noticed that we've got a wrestler in the audience that I call Honest John. So I think I can have him in the ring. Johnny Kidd. Mr. Johnny Kidd. Where's Johnny Kidd? Come on, John. Come on in.
Well, the sport wrestler Johnny Kidd is here in the building. He's here with Johnny Kincaid and Bill Beanie visiting to watch the show.
Rather than I am you to be honest kindness, I have you as the referee if you're prepared to do it. Because I think you'll give a fair decision to everybody, including Bagga, would you believe? What do you think, everybody? All right, now. I think John should be the referee. What about it, coward? What about it, coward? Where's the referee? Honest man, get this man out of here now, because there's no way he's staying there. Out!
Alright, so are you accepting a new referee? You, Mr. Cheat, out! 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 Out!
Keep the noise down! This is a joke! This is a farce! I was cheated by you last time! If you didn't cheat again, I will sue! That's my sword of excellence, pal! It's mine!
Ladies and gentlemen, the new official referee for this contest from Luton, he made 24 appearances on ITV's World of Sport, Mr. Smooth, Johnny Kidd.
Dave Walker's out, Neil is out, and Johnny Kidd is in. In all fairness, probably the most trustworthy man in British wrestling. If not that, the most smooth. Well, let's get back to the contest. It looks like Jordan Nelson is starting with Sage Valentine. We have ourselves a link up there, and Valentine takes Nelson into a headlock. Sage Valentine really showing excellent potential there on that headlock. As Jordan Nelson sends him up into the rope. Sage Valentine, the stronger of the two, coming back with a body tackle. And Jordan Nelson sleeps. He vaults over the top and bypass there. He rolls, he looks a bit off balance there when he's running, and he gets kicked right in the chest. Not great work there by Jordan Nelson. Excellent work by Sage Valentine. Slightly disappointing start here for Team Nagasaki. Let's see if Nelson can get it together. Jordan Nelson, let's see if he can get his thinking cap on and up the game here in this match as Jordan Nelson's been sent to the corner. Sage Valentine's rounding himself up and Nelson rolls over the top. That's how you do the roll. He spins around into a neck breaker. Jordan Nelson is back on top. Nerves at the start of a match has got to be expected as he whisks Ben Nelson in, lifts him up there and drops him on top of Sage Valentine. We've got ourselves a 1-2 and a strong kick out there by Sage Valentine. We haven't seen much of Ben Nelson in LDN wrestling over the last year. Let's see what he's got here. Oh, as he gets into the corner there and dropped down, powerbomb by Sage. We've got a 1, we've got a 2 and we've got a kick out. Let's see what Ben Nelson can give to the proceedings here. A nice strong kick out there by Ben Nelson. Oh, but delivers a headbutt there to Sage Valentine. Whisks him into the corner there. Arm drag there by Ben Nelson. Followed up by a tag to his brother Jordan Nelson, who delivers a forearm on all fours and a jumping dive. Excellent stuff there by Ben Nelson. We're here at the Fairfield Hall, Croydon. Remember, this is an elimination match. 2 and 3. I don't believe it. Is that it? It can't. It is. It is. Like, that is brilliant stuff. Jordan Nelson, Ben Nelson, Team Kendo Nagasaki have the opening fall. Sage Valentine has been eliminated.
You're a cheat. You should be disqualified. 2 against 1. You're a cheat. Your brother's a cheat. You're a cheat.
Second session.
Who wants to see Sanjay?
Well, you've got to give it to Team Nagasaki. When I saw the opening spot there, it looked like Jordan Nelson had made a mistake and his nerves were going to get the better of him, but perhaps that was a psychological tactic to confuse Sage Valentine, and now we have Stevie Fee in the ring with Jordan Nelson. If Stevie Fee gets eliminated quickly here, Sanjay Bagga's going to be in the ring on his own by himself with Team Nagasaki. As Stevie Fee takes the arm, Jordan Nelson, nice little reversal there. Working away on the arm there, Stevie Fee goes for the ropes, attempts a reversal, goes round and gets the reversal. Stevie Fee working on the arm there. As Jordan Nelson goes round and he takes him into a nice little armbar, keeping things on the mat, keeping things simple, keeping Jordan Nelson grounded. Jordan Nelson is at his best when he is moving, when he is charging around the ring. But he's been training with Kendo Nagasaki, one of the best grappler wrestlers around, and as he makes a beautiful reversal there. Jordan Nelson is the LDN Wrestling All-Star Champion, defending that throughout Ireland. As Stevie Fee takes him by the hair, Mr. Smooth Johnny Kidd doesn't see that, and look at Sanjay Bagga up there on the apron, charging and striking. A lot more vicious than one would expect, the strikes from Sanjay Bagga. But Stevie Fee working with Sanjay very well as a team, as Stevie Fee is in the ring right now, distracting Johnny Kidd as Sanjay Bagga is taking the boots to Jordan Nelson on the outside of the ring. I don't know why Ben Nelson's getting in the ring right now, because I don't really know what he could do, but Johnny Kidd's turned round and he's absolutely oblivious to everything Sanjay Bagga has been getting up to. Jordan Nelson now looks like he's in a lot of pain. He's taken a good pasting. Don't underestimate the strikes of Sanjay Bagga. They are incredibly nasty and incredibly vicious, and Jordan Nelson looks like he is dazed right now. Stevie Fee has got him right where he needs him as he scoops him up for a devastating backbreaker, stretching the body out now. Stevie Fee trying to get a submission here. Stevie Fee is an up-and-coming pro wrestler who's hungry for success. Success like Kendo Nagasaki has had before in the past. But Jordan Nelson doesn't look like he's having any of it. But no, Stevie Fee's got him now in a fireman's carry. Stevie Fee's got Jordan Nelson in a fireman's carry. He goes down the back and he delivers those forearm smashes. Another forearm smash. Jordan Nelson, well known for his forearm smash, and he goes into the corner and delivers another forearm smash. Scoots him into the ropes there. Fee goes in. Is this going to be a DDT here? Is it going to be a DDT off the ropes? And excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. DDT there by Jordan Nelson. A 1, a 2, but not a 3. Not quite a Jake the Snake Roberts DDT there, as a tag is made to Ben Nelson. Ben Nelson's got a lot to prove in this contest as he does a nice little running heel kick there. Jordan shoots him in. We're going to see a double team move. He's going for a leg drop, but Stevie Fee walks out the way. Walks out the way there, and he clotheslines Jordan Nelson to the outside of the ring. Ben Nelson, incredibly vulnerable here, picks him up for a fireman's carry, and down he goes. Is he going to go for a cover? Yes, he is. We've got a 1, we've got a 2, and we've got ourselves a 3. Ben Nelson has been eliminated. Sanjay Bagga loving every minute of this. So it's Sanjay Bagga and Stevie Fee against Jordan Nelson and Kendo Nagasaki right now. Ben Nelson is back to the shower. He has been eliminated. It's now 2 against 2. Team Kendo Nagasaki. Jordan Nelson there, knowing that a lot lays on him for this contest. Stevie Fee from behind there on Jordan Nelson. Stevie Fee back in control, keeping it basic, keeping him on the mat, grounding him. Stevie Fee, an excellent wrestler indeed, one of the best we have seen come through in the last 10 years. Jordan Nelson now with a couple of forearms. He must have a bad forearm because they didn't look like they would break wind, and Stevie Fee back with a spinning kick. Watching that, I think Jordan Nelson has injured his arm earlier on the match with those forearms. He's got a fantastic forearm routine. However, that must put a lot of pressure on the forearm, and it looks like he's injured his arm because he's not able to deliver the forearms he was delivering earlier. And as Sanjay Bagga comes there, choking him on the ropes, taking pure advantage. Sanjay Bagga is a liberty taker. Cover there, 1, 2, but Jordan Nelson kicks out. If only he can get the tag to Kendo Nagasaki. I'm sure Kendo Nagasaki will have it in him to put away Stevie Fee in this contest. So we're waiting for a tag to Kendo Nagasaki to finish this off as Jordan Nelson manages to get a body slam in. But look at that arm. I can tell that the arm is injured. The forearm is injured from those forearms earlier on in the contest as he goes and delivers another body slam. Looks like he's struggling, looks like he's hurt. Let's see what he's got. The crowd very much behind Jordan Nelson in this contest as he hits a 3rd body slam, goes for the cover, 2, and Stevie Fee with a nice kick out, showing Johnny Kidd that the arm is up. Stevie Fee very much still in the game. Jordan Nelson quite slow at this point, quite slow with the offense. As he's got him on the ropes, he whips him up, a reversal, and Sanjay Bagga delivers the kendo sword into the legs. Stevie Fee, we've got a cover, we've got a 1, we've got a 2, and that's it. Good night. Jordan Nelson is out, which leaves Kendo Nagasaki as the last man of Team Nagasaki in this contest. Johnny Kidd doing with the mask?
So ladies and gentlemen, it's 2 against 1. It's Stevie Fee.
Whoa! Kendo Nagasaki's just taken the mask off and pointed at Stevie Fee, and he's telling him to walk over towards him. What is going on here? Now, Kendo Nagasaki has pulled some strange hypnosis off before in the past with Robbie Brookside. He's pointing at Stevie Fee now. What is going on here? What is this? Stevie Fee's head now is raised to fear in Sanjay Bagga's face as Stevie Fee puts the mask on, turns around. It looks like we have ourselves a new Kendo Nagasaki. It looks like we have a new Kendo Nagasaki. What on earth is going on? All I know is Sanjay Bagga in having any of this. But wait a second, he's crowded here. Ben Nelson's back, Jordan Nelson's there. They're not letting him run away. They're not going to let him run away. They're picking him up. Sanjay Bagga wriggling for dear life here as he's getting taken into the ring. What on earth is going on? But we have the new Kendo Nagasaki and Peter Thornley Nagasaki deliver a double clothesline to Sanjay Bagga. This is unprecedented, amazing stuff. Peter Thornley, 84 years of age, and we have a new Kendo Nagasaki as he picks him up for a double body slam. A double body slam. Is this a new Kendo Nagasaki? He gets out the ring. What is Peter Thornley doing right now? What is he doing as he delivers the chop? Well, it must still be Kendo Nagasaki there because that's devastating. We've got a 1, we've got a 2, and it's all over. Whoa, look at that slap. Well-deserved slap there. Well, our winners are Team Kendo Nagasaki, but this is actually not going to be right because officially Stevie Fee is still in the match. We're going to have to wait for the result here. We're going to have to wait. This is confusing. Is this going to be a new Kendo Nagasaki or is this going to be a disciple?
This isn't as straightforward as it may appear.
These two have already been eliminated. You two are on opposite sides. You have to wrestle on. You're on opposite sides. You're on opposite sides.
Whose side do you want to be on?
I'm on Kendo side.
But then in my opinion, it's either a draw or I void the match.
I want that blue hair. Who do you think will? Which is behind it?
But if the match is void, that means Sanjay Bagga doesn't have to get his head shaved.
Where is it? They don't know where it is. Let's see how back it is, please. What? Are you lost? Scared. Scared of what?
I'd say you're better than that without the practice because I'm
I'm sorry you didn't get to see the airport, but I'll try and get him backstage. If I get hold of him, I'll bring him back here. I promise you, I'll try and
Ladies and gentlemen, a real star, a real wrestling legend. You may never see him again in a ring. If you don't, make the most of this very moment. The one and only Kendo Nagasaki! officially the oldest wrestler in the world, Kendo Nagasaki. Guess he's returning. He's come in the room for a haircut.
I never lost the match. My contract was with Kendo Nagasaki. That was Peter Thornley. That was not Kendo Nagasaki I lost to. He took the mask off. This match is disqualified. I'm never losing my hair. And after the treatment that you have given me, I am never, ever, ever coming to Croydon again.
He's a horrible human being.